Welcome to Africa Diaspora News Channel family. My name is Lynient Akotonou making this report. Let's check out this video of a Black American sister who left the US in order to escape racism but met something even worse when she got to Russia. Let's check it out.
Кричанцы сидят постоянно на меня. Сегодня напал мне прям молоко с ребенком, прям золото в лицо. Вы в России давно живете?
А вот сколько историй здесь?
Я мне войти до квартиры. И здание нет, я легально здесь живу, как свои, как здание войти в эту квартиру. Хожу участковую, пишу заявление, мне русский паспорт. Участковый не реагирует, не помогает.
Я уже устала, па. Ваши пелегады? Все, ну мадо.
Ваши вещи, ваши перетаймы, и пойдут на помойку. Ну, помойку не на? И как мои на меня приняла?
Оставь. Почему вы ко мне на «ты»?
Вы пугаете моим ребенком. Вы пугаете на ребенка. Вы ее не учите, пожалуйста. Не надо доказать себя. Оставьте моего, оставьте меня. Кстати, я замучил с вашей притродами, ребенок пока. ФСБ не напали на меня жена и муж. Это взрослый, большой мужчина и большая женщина. Прям напал меня, я тебе уничтожу. Черная жопа, прям мне основания плохие.
Я последний раз отсюда уверена. Аполлон, это ставите мои стенки, снимай дальше.
Я не могу выйти и входить в свою квартиру. Напугает моего ребенка. Халом, он пуганный, плачет, бедняж. Да, зайка, ты плачешь, да? Плачешь, зайка? Закачу сил, плачу, тоже тут, как я. Попадри как-нибудь, что не понял.
Now, family, according to this sister, she left the US because of the level of racism, the level of hate, the level of racial profiling. She wanted a place where she could, live in peace without all these problems attached here and there. But she did not know that she was going to meet something worse, something even worse than what she encountered in the US. She thought it was going to be all rosy because in Russia has a Black community, right? So there should be some level of peace. But she did not expect she was going to meet something like this. And as we saw in that video, that man and his wife assaulted this woman to the point of punching her in the nose. She reported to the police in Russia, but they did nothing about it. Now she was with her kid, and they kept asking her if she was legally staying in Russia. She said, yes, I'm legally occupying this apartment the same way as you. Allow me into my apartment, but they refused to. Now the woman and the man got violent, hurt the sister, and she came out crying for help. Now this video was recorded a few months ago, but recently we got to see videos of other Black Americans talking about the level of racism they face in Russia. Now we know there should be some level of calm and peace because why not? There is a Black community in Russia. Russia has a Black community, yes. But despite Russia having a Black community, it did not stop them from being racist towards Black people. Let's watch this video, family.
Francine Villa, a Black woman from the US, moved to Moscow in 2019, hoping to escape what she called everyday prejudice and fear. She said she felt safe in Russia, even told state TV she could walk the streets at night without worry. But recently, in a video that's gone viral, Francine says she and her baby were targeted by neighbors just because of how they look. She claims the harassment had gone on for months and police never stepped in. Ironically, Francine has deep roots in Russia. Her grandfather left Virginia for the Soviet Union in the 1930s to be part of the socialist movement, but her mother returned to the US with Francine when she was a child. Now, decades later, she returned, only to face a reality her family once tried to escape. Villa had previously spoken about her move in the 2020 documentary Black in the USSR on Russian state TV RT. She's recovering now and sharing her story online. Her story has sparked a global conversation about race, belonging, and identity. Many online are questioning whether true safety depends on location or on society itself. Francine's journey reminds us what looks like freedom on the outside may not always feel that way inside.
Now that's the sister explaining why she left the US in the first place. Now you left home to another place. She felt that it would be a better place, look better than the US. But is Russia different from the US? Let's check out this video of this brother explaining the racist looks he gets from people around. Let's watch the video.
What I'm saying is they look at us crazy, as in they look at us like we're not supposed to be there, as we're supposed to be somewhere else in the trenches doing bad, illegal shit. And you can tell by the looks. Black people can tell by how you're looking at us, what type of look you're giving us. We've been able to tell, we've been good at that since we were kids. Like, if you haven't learned that when you were a kid, as a black kid, you were sheltered, and that's a good thing. I'm happy for you. I want my kids to be able to live like you. But we're able to tell what type of looks we're getting. And we're getting the type of looks where they're clutching their purses. They're looking at us crazy. Like, oh my God, I hope they're not doing nothing. If they do something, I'm going to just run. Like, bro, I literally remember one time when I literally just did some shit like that. I literally had my hand in my pocket and I took it out. And some dude damn near started running. Look at this, crazy as hell. Are you serious? Bro, my hand was in my pocket. Downtown, so oh my God, you feel me? That's the type of looks I mean. I'm not meaning no, oh, snap, this is my first time seeing a person. Look, I mean, racist look. That's what I mean.
Now, family, if you're talking about the level of racism in Russia, let's check this out. Racism is a significant and serious issue in Russia, marked by pervasive and xenophobic attitudes. Racism is a significant and serious issue in Russia, marked by pervasive xenophobic attitudes and high rates of violence against ethnic minorities and foreigners. Now, family, according to human rights organizations and research centers, the level of racism is high in Russia. Xenophobic racial slurs and attitudes are common parts of everyday life in Russia. So if you live in Russia, it's a common way of life. You can be called the N-word. To them, it's a common way of life. In 2005 poll, 53% of respondents supported the phrase Russia for the ethnic Russians. Now, the targets of discrimination are victims who do not look typically ethnic Russian, such as individuals from Caucasus region, Central Asia, Africa, Asia, and members of the Roman and Jewish communities. So, family, according to this report from human rights and other research centers, anyone that is not typically Russian, traditionally Russian, would face racism. That's how it is. So this lady, this sister, left the US in search of greener pasture. Is Russia better than US? Now, for some, they might have it smooth. They might have it better for them without any struggle or whatsoever. You know, one story is not the same as another. Others might have it smooth, but others do not. And it is recorded. It's on record. According to human rights and other research centers, racism is a thing in Russia. So should we be surprised? No, we shouldn't. While others might have it smooth, maybe 50% or 40%, or let's just say few out of 100% might have it smooth for them. But others actually face racism in Russia. And to this sister, thankfully, she has been helped. And make sure you check where you're traveling to. You're leaving your community. We talk about not migrating, not living where you are to other countries instead of greener pasture or escaping one problem to another. You know, we'll say that the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. Meaning, I'm in a particular community and I know how this community operates. I can easily run from any obstacle and whatsoever in this community. But going to another community where I have no idea about how the community is run is actually a thing. It's taking a huge risk. Essentially, you have people in that community because that sister, it seems as though she doesn't have anyone in Russia. Now, having someone in Russia, knowing what is happening in that community or that society or that nation is way different from going all by yourself without prior knowledge. Now, family, what you have to say about this story? It's important that we carry out proper research before we leave where we are to other countries or other communities. Comment your thoughts, family, and do not forget to share, like, subscribe, and turn on your notification button. And for more commentaries, download the Africa Diaspora News Channel app. Thank you for watching.